How matakwepe? Mia malakota. Ambetu ashte. Hello, my relatives. I am a Lakota, and today is a good day for our grandmother the earth and all her relatives, her children. What I want to talk to you today is about our relatives, all of them. Even the house servant that is going to be in the White House soon, Obama. President Obama. Change. Let's have change. One word. And it hypnotized the Demopublicans. Amazing, amazing, simple stroke of mass psychology success. Ugh. How embarrassing. At any rate, back to the house servant. Obama has announced his intelligence. First, he named Brennan a pro-torture advocate to head CIA. The outcry was enough to have him change direction. So to avoid the Senate and public outcry, Brennan is now head of intelligence from the White House staff. In his place, Panetta. Now I got to grant that to appease, you've got this career yes sir man to head the CIA. He was chief of staff for Clinton, another retread, but he's against torture. He's written about it and spoke about it. That's good, except his boss, Admiral Blair, a war criminal from 1999, Clinton's administration, when he disobeyed orders from the commander-in-chief, disobeyed orders from the Pentagon to cease and desist arming and supplying General Warwento, who was creating massacres all over and killing tens of thousands of innocent people in East Timor, simply because East Timor had voted to become free. That was Indonesia. He disobeyed orders. That means a jail sentence. He was an admiral. That means cashiered out, dishonorable discharge. That means being tried as a war criminal, aiding and abetting civilian deaths. At any rate, here he is going to head up. And another, also, Admiral Blair is an advocate of torture, publicly. Change? There's been change. We went from the neoconservatives of Bush to the Zionists of the house servant. The Zionists now control the White House, as I've said before. Second in command everywhere you look. We know they control the media. That's why I'm here. You can't get to first base. I tried to get you all to do something about CNN, not a whisper. And all they talk about is the Zionists, propaganda, the lies. When everybody in the world, every nation of the UN, over 98% of the United Nations support Palestine and the 1967 borders. Every year the vote is taken. Only the United States, Israel, and some Pacific islands former U.S. colonies, those trust territories out there, the Marshall Islands, Palau, and the Micronesia. They're the only ones that vote on the side of Israel, and the Zionists. Folks, we've got to do something to stop this patriarchal idiocy, insanity, that according to the Zionists, if one Israeli dies, then 100 Palestinians have to die. That's how we're going to teach them a lesson. Well, what if the Palestinians say the same? If one Palestinian dies, then 100 Israeli has to die. That means Palestine has to now make sure at least 70,000 Israelis die. What kind of insanity is this? That's what Bloomberg, the mayor of New York, was advocating. That kind of insanity. It's okay to do 100-to-1 ratio of killing, of murder. Mass murder is okay, according to the networks of America, the Zionist-controlled news media of America. Wow. And you don't say anything? All over the world, tens of thousands of people. Jewish women took over the Israeli consulate in Canada. I think it's Montreal. What are you doing? What are we doing? We've got to do something, folks. We've got to do something. Got to stop this patriarchal madness, this insanity. We've got to start using what's up here. You know, I've asked the Zionist right-wing Christian movement, I've asked the Orthodox Jewish people, what happened to the commandment, thou shalt not kill? Every time I've asked anyone in the world, of any religion, any patriarchal religion, that question, what happened? They say, they start their sentence, but folks, I pray that the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews, including the Israelis, adhere to the tenet they all follow, thou shalt not kill. Dokshake.